I haven't even activated my microphone yet, and you're already making redeems? Congratulations on being first. We haven't even gotten to our auto ad yet. That, after all, starts in 9 seconds, but, you know. Well, it starts in 9 seconds plus 1 minute because it's slow. Or not. I really do need to clear off some of my desk. There's so much trash on there. Hmm. That's interesting. I have 2 notifications that say the same thing. It's not right. Alright. Get our chats here. I have the wrong account open. Grand. So interestingly enough, I posted a clip to TikTok, and it was a clip of the message I sent that got my Google account banned. And that video actually got suppressed on TikTok and shown on YouTube, which is funny because it's a video lambasting Google, but it went out on Google and got blasted not on Google. Um, all right. Just want to check my channel really. Nothing too crazy. Okay. I had a fun comment earlier today. Here, let me get myself on screen here. With chat. Oh, I didn't do the thing, did I? I forgot. 1 second. Although I don't know why my model isn't appearing. There we go. So I got a fun comment today. And it was someone who was unhappy that I use a female model. Now, this isn't the first time I've gotten a comment like that, and it probably won't be the last. I'd be pretty surprised if it was. But that doesn't mean that I can't do a funny. See, let me do this. I'm going to anonymize them, despite the fact that they're one of the 3 comments I've received this like long time unit. It would be trivially easy to find them, but we're going to anonymize them anyway. Um, so get OBS running here locally. This was a comment on the video that was like, "Oh, I got banned for sending myself an email," and they left this comment. Or it was for being a dude with a female anime girl VTuber avatar. I would ban you too. Wait, you can't see it. What? Oh, wait, seen is it? Right. Oh, well, this one. Right. Or as for being a dude with a female anime girl VTuber avatar, I would ban you too. So naturally, right, for this comment, which is, a little bit rude, I did what anybody would do, and I hearted it. So, I don't know how he's gonna react to that, but I don't care if you leave dissenting comments. Also, I love these AI responses. Look at this shit, right? A little bit of troll energy is fine, but that is some weird logic. Are you like a fucking supervillain or what? My other one was, I guess the internet really is just a goblin den. Like, what are these replies? I mean, I could have hit it. I could have used an AI response. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will do this actually. Where I don't even dignify them with real responses and I just hit the AI buttons. Call it a night. Have we discovered new strategies? You could piss somebody off a lot with putting in almost no effort by clicking those buttons. Who knows? Maybe we've just found the strategeries. Anyway. Today, we're still doing some development. We're not quite done. Oh dear. There might be something wrong with this computer. It's uploading extremely slowly. It was also taking a long time to upload to YouTube. These should be released. What? Are these not released yet? Wait, hold on. Isn't there also a VOD on the 25th? I'm still doing VOD catch up. We're almost done with the catch up, but we're running out of disk space, which is going to be an issue. And a surprise to absolutely nobody. I'm running out of disk space. 60911. Okay, so my stream dates are the date that the stream ended and not the date the stream started. I think another thing is no, this is 10:30. So on my channel, there are 2 videos. And I think though, because just the chatting with chat, right, was it ended on the 25th. Means it started on the 24th. We have a VOD of a similar length. It ended on the 25th. We started early on the 26th. Yeah, so this is trying to make sure that everything is in order here. So hey, okay, hi. How you doing? I hope that the latency isn't too high, because the stream latency on YouTube is like an entire minute, and I can't change it without canceling the stream and starting a new one. So it's a little bit of a nightmare. If you want to be very up to date, Twitch only has a couple seconds of delay. But yes, I am trying to publish the Streamiversary celebration stream. I said I wouldn't do 3 recordings, but I did it anyway. So here we are. YouTube is probably very unhappy with me because that was 450 gigabytes of upload. Yeah. I feel like YouTube is eventually going to blast me because I've uploaded a lot of videos. And they're all very long. Just waiting a few minutes between each of my uploads. So still doing the math in my head. So we went into the 27th. So we'd expect to see stream on the 28th, and then we have the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And today is the 4th. So yes. Our VOD channel like I guess latency is about to be up to date almost. Next, I need to publish the channel maintenance VOD, which ends February and brings us up to March in terms of the VOD channels upload set, essentially. I am a little bit eepy. I must be honest. I have been awake since 10 a.m., which is uncommon for me. I usually wake up at around 5 p.m. Um, or later. Usually wake up at 10 p.m. But I had a dentist appointment today, so I had to go in. But everything went well. How many videos have I published? Filter, visibility, public. I've published 129 videos. How many videos have copyright? Only one. And this one is fine. This one I would call this a fair claim. I literally just played a bunch of advertisements on stream. So I got hit with one of the music tracks I was playing. I wonder which ones are not visible. Let's see. 129, which means that there's exactly one unlisted video. I think I know what it is. Yeah, it's a channel administration where I just don't talk at all for 100 minutes and 6 seconds. I was just really busy doing shit, and it did not ended up. I didn't end up saying anything. I unlisted it and left it in the chronology. So if you want to watch some of the most boring content I've ever produced, January 17th, 2026, the VODs channel is what you're looking for. All right. Okay. I'm just going through and checking my notifications, make sure I don't have anything outstanding. I always get super worried about that. Okay. Let's start with uh good old Ergonaut. Because I do believe that I have just pushed most of the requested changes. There was one more that I was going to do and then put it off, and then I don't know if I ever got back around to it. So let me go get that Google Doc open again. Well, it's still probably one of these tabs. I have a disgusting amount of tabs open right now. How much memory do I have left? You know it's not good when it says 73% memory and you have 64 gigabytes installed. Holy shit, Firefox is using 16 gigabytes of memory. That's how much shit I have open. um okay, so the one thing I haven't done yet is the Faction only tags I haven't done because I have to do a bit of um coercing the output. So we will see how that works. Really quickly, let's check the other view. So we got rid of the header. Um, we do need to put the little emote thing in the bottom left. I still need to render the SVG. And then we need to upload it somewhere public. So I'll probably just put it on my website. Um, let's do that really quick. I just have to find it in my downloads. It's here somewhere. Is it here somewhere? Pictures? Oh, there we go. So open with Inkscape. We'll replace the fill color with white so that it'll render better. And we'll export this as a 40 by 40 image. Is it supposed to be so small on the top? Like it. Okay. Now, need to upload this. So, open Visual Studio Code, which is not connected. Means I'm going to have to sign in. Okay. Open folder. It's open folder, but don't click the wrong buttons this time. There we go. So we will put it on new folder. Okay. Now, theoretically, I can go in here. I don't actually think this is the Visual Studio that's appearing on screen. It's not. Okay. Do we want to put that icon on every page? Or do we just want it on the roll reports? Popped out. Okay. Thing. Every embed? Okay. We can do that. Now, if we take this and we run the build script, but we have to do it from a command line because otherwise it'll freak out. Wait, did the bot die after that? What? All right. Attempted to divide by 0. What? Okay. Two things. One, the icon doesn't appear. Um, which either means the link I gave it doesn't work, which is possible. Or it's being blocked. "404 not found." Well, that might do it. You know what it might be? If I go to cd home captive nginx. Yep. So change mod 555. Actually, change mod 755. Why isn't this working actually? Unless this isn't where this is served from? Well then. Yeah, I know why that's happening now. One moment. Now if I restart this. No, still no. It's hitting on my side. Unless it's cached to 404 and won't try again. Well, that's annoying. I try, nope. Well then. Does it appear for you? Casual check. And no, that works. Um, hmm. I think it's just cached that it didn't work. Oh, now it appears. Now we just have to figure out why the roll command is blowing up if you don't have advantage again. So number rules is math of absolute of advantage plus 1. So if your advantage is 0, it's still 1. Now we're trying to divide by 0, which means, oh, it's because advantage power is advantage over. So int advantage power equals 0. If advantage is not 0, then advantage power. Thus. It's because math of absolute of advantage is still 0, which means that this is a division by 0. That's how they get you. Now it doesn't blow up. Let's go. So the little icons there. Um. oh, Okay, and then I did 4 by creating an attack 2 command, which does use the modal. I just don't prefer to use it, so I think it's best we leave both options. Mainly because I mean, we can leave as many of them as we want. Strangely enough, one of them has a default color and one of them does not. Oh, it's because the attack 2 automatically responds directly to the interaction. It doesn't go through the thing that enforces the default style. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. All right. Yes, the next thing to look at is coloring the text for the factions. Which will be a little weird because I do need to rescrape the page and change how it's written. Because right now it's put in as a typical subheader. But we need to change it to an ANSI escape sequence. Which is gonna be weird. Hmm. Okay. Look at the compendium. I mean, I guess I can check if the line starts with this. Means it's in this else block. If line that contains only, then probably an XYZ only line. Um, so now we're gonna have a public, private, static, read-only dictionary of string to string factions equals United Nations. I'm gonna need to cut out. We got blue, yellow, and red. Eh. I don't remember what the reset key is. Reset is 0M. And then we need to do this for every organization. There was a list somewhere. Somewhere. Um, do we have a list? Isn't hold on. Here we go. So United Nations is blue. Evo is blue. And Guardia also blue. We have Salted is yellow. Then for red, we have Equinox and Arcadia. Okay, so the keys are going to be only lowercase. That way we don't need to check all cases. This might work. Maybe. I should probably include the word only. Shouldn't I? Pretty sure Arcadia is not supposed to be blue. I forgot to copy it. Cool. Hmm. May not stream for too long tonight. I got hit with the like turbo EP beam. I don't know what happened, but I am like struggling to stay awake. But I need to get my hour in. All right. I might call this release one because some of these are just like the bot being entirely wrong. But as far as I'm aware, everything is right. And worst comes to worst, we fix it. Like it's not a huge deal. Yeah. I keep opening new tabs and going to new websites. My Firefox is now using 13.5 gigabytes of memory. All right. I also need to pop in to this person's DMs. It has been 3 days since I sent the update. I've not heard anything back from them. And then the other, I have a lot of, I have a lot of commissions. I'm actually waiting on the clients to get back to me. Um, hmm. Well, this one was only just yesterday. I'm being impatient. Oh, hey, welcome. You have a different model from last stream? Yes. I have a couple models. Sorry, I had the chat list open because I wanted to see if the client is in the chat. Um, sorry, I completely missed, but yes, I do have a lot of models. How many models do I have? Let's open this tab, which will use even more memory. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50, 21 models. If you don't count variants, um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. Or if you're slightly more stringent on your variant count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wondering if there's lore for each of them? Yes. There is lore for all of them, except for Foxwoman, who is I don't want to assign lore to her because I don't own the design. So like if I assign lore, I cannot use that character. I mean, I guess I could just change the appearance. But what am I coding? Right now we're working on or we just finished working on a Discord bot for a tabletop RPG. So we will be moving on to the real-time audio filtering tool, which will prevent me from saying expletives. Hopefully. We do still need to figure out how to delay the audio. I slept on it. Did not come up with anything. Not at all. In my one brain cell and out my other brain cell. So that one didn't happen, unfortunately. But we can still try. So yeah, why does it look like that? Has it never been scaled correctly? It's only not scaled correctly if you believe that it's not scaled correctly. Am I using C#? Yes, I am using C#. It says in the corner right here. Kind of hard to read though because it's a really small icon. But yes, C# is my favorite language. I haven't used very many other languages that aren't just atrocious. To be fair, most of my other experience is in C++. So yeah, C++ is the masochist's programming language if they just cannot handle assembly. The one you use for work too, yeah. I like it because there's a lot of things that you can do that are just really convenient. So, oh yes, here is our plan essentially. We have our microphone capture, which we buffer, and we put it into a resampler because this is 48 kilohertz 2 channel. We resample it to 16 kilohertz 1 channel, put it in through some speech recognition, throw that through a band term list, and using those two inputs, we take the muter, which will take my microphone and commit. There, it'll mute it if I say something a little too spicy. And it'll also play a sound, but that doesn't work yet, and I don't know why. It should have worked, but it doesn't. So we need to find out why. I don't know why LZMA compression is included in this document. I am definitely not using LZMA compression. But yes, this is the general idea. But the muter is not playing the audio. The audio does exist, unless it doesn't, I guess. If it doesn't get copied through, I've just realized it's a decent chance. It isn't a try catch that just deletes the data. So that's probably why it's not working. Oh, Coalescence is running. So even though it was possible to make a Discord bot, but this is definitely interesting. Yes. So I've been making Discord bots since 2018, I think. So I've got a bit of experience with it. It's certainly one of the things of all time. I actually think that Discord bots are one of the best application types if you're trying to learn programming, because it's easy to send and receive visual, auditory, and textual data. It is a very easy way to send all of that through the platform. And it's also not like a real-time thing, so it doesn't matter if it's slow. I would say as long as you're in the 3-second window for interactions, but I mean, like, you can also defer it. What format do they send it in, Jason? Um, I use a library. There's a library called discord.net. It's a very good library. Um, and it is the main way that you interact with Discord and C Sharp. You can also use Discord Sharp if that's still going. Um, but I went in the discord.net direction a long time ago. Discord Sharp is very dead. It does say this project is dead. Discord Sharp was last committed to 9 years ago. So let's see Discord Sharp Plus. Uh, hello. Oh no, I broke redirects. The good repo is over at D Sharp Plus. Okay. Was this okay? This was pushed 2 days ago, so it's still kicking. Okay. Um, hmm, no idea. I'm trying to like read this, but my brain cannot understand. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like they both use like kind of builder style setups. Um, they have a decent. I mean, okay. So another thing is, I don't use their like reflection based system. Which is probably part of the reason that some of my command system is a little weird. But like their system looks very simple. Huh. Discord Chart Plus looks very very concise with how it handles its command system. Although part of the reason my command system is weird is that it allows me to automatically document it. I could show it, but it'll more than anything, it's kind of shit code. um, I'll show it a little bit. So my command system, I show the correct window here. This one. Here's my command system, right? It has a help document, a description, usage, and a name. And the idea of this is that you have to specify the the command's format for it to be like possible to register the command. Um, which means that I can use a like the help command, for example. If I come to help command, um, will yeah, you can just take the command's description, then the description of any subcommands or arguments, and build help from the actual data of the command itself, which is very convenient. I don't think you can do with the ones that they have. Um, but I don't know. This is like half lazy. I don't know how that. I, I don't know what that means exactly yet, but I'm going to say that it is half lazy. So that's where we're at on that. I'm going to close some of these browser windows. Give me 1 minute. I have a lot of browser windows open. You guys want to see how successful that was? Uh, my window. This is the memory graph for me closing all those, by the way. So real quick, because ads. Yeah, I try to avoid playing ads. I also don't have my Twitch dashboard open. What happened? I think I blasted one too many. I try not to play ads during interesting portions, but sometimes it's a little difficult. Oh, thanks for subscribing. But yes, I out of curiosity, if you subscribe during ads, does it end the ads early? Or does it make you watch the remainder of the ads? Wait, does that mean no, it doesn't? It does make you watch, or it doesn't make you watch? You needed to refresh the page. That's diabolical. Which is like, please, we need those extra 1 cent. Yeah. I've only subscribed like once on Twitch. But yes. For everybody else, welcome back from the ads. When's the next threshold actually? Because we're up to 35 sub points. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it makes a lot of money when you like bring it across the entire platform. Because there's a lot of people across the entire platform. But a singular person watching ads isn't significant. I mean, I think my ad revenue across my entire time streaming in, as an affiliate has not been very high. Let's see. My total revenue of ads is $10. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we do have a founder badge. How many more do we have actually? Also, sorry if I sound a little out of it. I am very EP. I have been awake since 10 a.m., which isn't that long. I'm just I'm not doing well with the EP. Where the hell do I go to find my favorite founder badge, guys? How do I do this? How do I become streamer? Here we are. We have 2 more founders badges. Curious about this. Oh wow, this is only. Huh, it doesn't include historicals, does it? Huh. But yes. Oh, I just closed the dashboard again. Shit. It's crazy to think that there have been 2 days of ad breaks on my channel over the past 170 days. 2 days of time have been wasted. It's so sad. But yeah. Um I kind of wish I could have less ads than 3 minutes every hour, but I want to keep pre-rolls off because pre-rolls are like super annoying. There's no worse experience and you're like, "Oh, I wonder if this streamer is cool." And then you open it and it's like you got to watch 3 minutes of ads to find out. Like, wait, no. And 3 minutes is the lowest amount of time you can do to turn those off. Also, oh yeah, because Coalescence isn't running, the ads UI isn't going to be correct at all this stream. But yeah, time streamed in the last 170 days, 881 hours, 49 minutes. You join your Discord? Oh yeah, sure. Thanks. I like to see more people in there. See. What did the 6 say to the 7? You're immature. Perfect. Am I able to use stickers in my own server? Or do I have to have Nitro? I can use stickers in my own server. Let's fucking go. But yes, welcome. How much have I streamed in the last year? So let's say to March 4th of last year. Okay, March 5th of last year, because that's 366 days. I've streamed 1,150 hours and 32 minutes in the past 1 year. That's crazy. Those numbers are going to get astronomical because I've been streaming every day since October 29th. So, like, you can, if I show you this graph, call me Nickelback because look at this graph. That's my uptime graph. That is so much time. This graph describes 1,150 hours and 32 minutes. Yeah. I've been like alternating between a lot of time and a little bit of time this year. Because it's one of those things where like if I stream for a long time, I now have to deal with the data problems with that because I store all of my streams. I have a copy of every single one of those streams, and we're currently at 6.2 terabytes of data from it. Which is it's a little painful to store. I'll be honest. We are tearing through disk space like crazy. Um, so like even right now, I have my other computer and it's set to process VODs because we're running out of disk space. We're always running out of disks here in the Asteria VT Twitch channel on Twitch. Like I can show you um here is my my other computer. We have need to delete these. It's already set. We load in this. This is an 8-hour VOD. What was I doing 3 days ago? Holy shit. Immediate term memory loss. Playing Helldivers 2. And I didn't ever switch categories. Good. Alright, that means my life is easy, and I just write Helldivers 2 here. Was I playing Helldivers 2 with somebody else? Yes. So that was I think I actually don't know how to pronounce it. Um, the name. So let's see. This is 260 gigabytes, but we can make that a lot lower by deleting the stream. So now we won't have this already composited version. Oh, I set the graphics to minimum. That's why it looks like this. Um, I have this chat is being recorded separately. My model is being recorded separately, and the game is being recorded separately. So if I open the game recording, we can see the recording without my model on top of it. With the model, we can see the model without the game. And with the chat, we can see the chat without the anything. And so on. Base canvas is an emergency backup of the of what I receive from my main computer because I have a 2-computer setup. This is literally just here in case something goes horribly wrong and we don't actually get this recording or this recording. So, we can discard the stream, which saves a ton of space because it's 150 gigabytes. Game we re-encode to 9 megabits. Discard base canvas because we don't need it. And now this, instead of taking, 300 gigabytes, it's only going to take 50. Which still isn't that great, but, we'll live. Probably. If we're lucky. So this stream was 9.5 hours long. It is software development, which is really good because it means I can take base canvas, and base canvas is really efficient. So this is software development. Actually, I think this is commissions. You can see it's 188 gigabytes, but if I discard this, 28. Discard game, we're looking at 20 gigabytes. I'm not even going to re-encode this because it's going to be more expensive. So we just write and run it as is. And this will go really fast because there's no re-encodes. Okay. Now let's move on to the third one, which I have to delete the thumbnail for. Otherwise, it'll appear in this list because it's a little freaky sometimes. I think this was also commissions and was also a short stream, and this was yesterday. Yeah. So discard stream. Reduces it by 33 gigabytes. As you do. Write and execute. So this will finish almost immediately. Oh, the joy message just came through. I'll wave again. Okay. This is done. So we move this to vbundles. Delete all of the other source. Do the same thing here, but it's not done yet. It actually looks like it might take a while. Even though every second we spend in real time is 2 minutes, of the video time. This is what all of the video processing looks like on the back end. This is the Asaria VT after stream activities. Is deal with my insane amount of video data. You can see I've got more coming in. So this is my major like copy it from the NAS thing, because I have a NAS that I put all of this on, then I move it here. So this is like stage 1, this is stage 2, this is stage 2, 2. Because this is slow storage and these are fast storage. And it is significant, the difference in speed. Because one of these, so the problem with a lot of the, so this process I call it V bundling because it's video bundling. It's very read heavy. So if you're trying to bundle a video on a hard drive, that shit just doesn't happen. It's so slow. It's so slow. Because on like a solid state drive, there's no seeking time, so it's like immediate. But with a hard drive, it has to actually go to the data. And when you're extracting, 25 audio tracks, that's a long time. All right. This is going up to 9. I didn't know FFmpeg can be this slow. I mean, this is pretty fast. This is still happening at 2 minutes per second? And for AV1 re-encode, 2 seconds per second is pretty good. This is 4 seconds per second. Still pretty good. If this was on a hard drive, we'd be seeing maybe 8 frames per second for the encode. Be a lot less fun. All right, so that's number 2 done. That's 20 gigabytes. We'll move that as well. But yeah, no, FFmpeg isn't usually very fast. Most streams are copying, but some of them I actually do re-encode. Mostly the games. Because game is one of those streams that it's better to re-encode it than just copy it. Because you save a lot of data. You smash the content of it a bit, but sometimes that is necessary. Yeah, this last one will probably take a while. Because how long was this stream? This one is the first. Yeah, this is 8 hours long, and it's going at around 3 seconds per second. Okay, well, it's going back up to 4. We'll say 3.5 seconds per second. which means this is going to take about 2 hours to re-encode. So, in the interest of not waiting 2 hours for this to re-encode, we're going to move on. I may need to run to the bathroom again. Like, gonna be one of those nights. I just feel like really dry. I've been drinking a ton of water, but I think probably because the air was so cold. It's probably dry. Could probably take a short EP and play video games while it's still processing. Yeah. I need to figure out. I mean, fuck. We could do a couple things. New plan, right? We're gonna do a hard pivot. Check this shit out. So no, my OBS crashed. Annoying. Um, yeah. So one of the problems is if we ever move something out of the range of the game record, it will crash OBS immediately. So I have to be like careful. That's because the game recording is always running. So I'm going to simply delete the game recording that we just took because I don't need it. There was no gaming to be had. Now we're going to anchor my video encoding person, me, later on. By hard we're hard pivoting to peak. We're peaking. My new goal is to peak before this video encode finishes. Flashbang, sorry. Okay. Oh, you can't see it because I put it in the top right corner. At hazard of crashing the game again. We'll just put it in the center. God damn it. It's really annoying that it crashes when that happens. And now OBS refuses to start. Okay. Free time loss. We're playing on Ascent 7, by the way. Need this. We're going to need the lantern. Rope spool is trash. Oh. Need to get some cocoa nuts. Items are also heavier as one of the mods. on this. Oh, speaking of mods, I can only eat one of the things. So I have a more players mod, which doubles the amount of it doubles the amount of marshmallows at every fire, so I'll just take the worst of the two. I meant to do a backflip. Wow, I went far back. Oh, it's actually a problem now. Um, not like this. Okay. Be really funny if I just died like that. Stuck on a little jellyfish guy. I should probably stop backflipping unnecessarily. I'm gonna starve to death. Made mistakes. Okay. Hmm. I want to take one of these. What am I dropping for it? You know what? You don't need this. I will leave a balloon bunch in my bag, but a regular balloon is not significant enough. Even with my insane carry weight from holding 3 coconuts. But if you think that this was bad, then haven't seen the monstrosity I typically run. Or at least have attempted to run in the past. Or medicinal root. I mean, I might actually break one of these. Take one of the roots. Right. Alright, I'm gonna have to use this for a couple ticks. Trying to replace a lot with medicinal root because it's a more potent way to heal. Okay, honestly, we'll take this. I have to use this now. I'd prefer not to drop all of my items. Oh, that's a problem. This is why I took the medicinal route. Let's say, can you stop being cold, please? Apparently not, damn. I only needed like one more tick of stamina to make it up. That's so sad. We could have been in roots by now. I got lucky. Okay. Hey, Blue. I'm currently racing FFmpeg. Shelf fungus. All right. As a reminder, I do have two different hot dog type items here. But I have to take the worst of both. They were both marshmallows, so it doesn't really change. Cure all is pretty good. Checkpoint flag might be good, but I honestly think if I end up getting to the point where I'm gonna have to use it, I'm gonna be out of time. I mean, it would be nice to have, but can't really use it. Hey, bud. Anyone want to do your job for you? What job? Probably should not have jumped that. Never punished. They have to update a website to add myself. The list of developers, except that list isn't really a list. It's like 60 hard coded things. Sounds about right. That's when you just copy and paste the guy above you. If the game is rude to us today. Much as I want to use this because it'd be funny. Probably not a good idea. Game is being rude to us today. You might actually get pushed close enough to activate is the problem. The game could stop fake grabbing, please. Use this now. Just gonna use this to get up. We may not have made it up. I know we made it up. I mean, that's pretty good. Use a lot of the lantern here. This is one of the areas you don't really want to get encapped on. Okay. This is my problem, is that guy gonna knock me off and he's gonna lamau at me while I fall to my death. You again. All right. Easy routes. Once again, because there are two, I do have to take the worst of the two options. A fairy lantern is better than my regular lantern. The chain launcher actually will be kind of useful. Oh, I have to use one of these. Um, Chain launcher actually will be helpful for the canyon segment. All right. Hmm. Just can't use the rescue claw. Remember, there's actually a technique you can do on Mesa where you hold your bag interposed between you and the sun to actually avoid the sun damage. Never done that before. A pretty good idea. Chain launcher's so loud. Wouldn't it have been really funny if I just missed? Hunger's getting kind of spicy. Look at it level-headedly. That's just free carry weight reduction right there. That we dropped that. There does happen to be a bomb up there. Yep. I'm currently racing FFmpeg to see if I can peak before the file re-encode finishes. I don't mean to brag, but it's looking pretty good. Eh. I'm very aware that if I end up getting stuck on these cactuses, I just die. All right, here we go. Got him. That has not healed me in the way that I was hoping. Okay, I'm down one of my best healing items, but it's not. We're down, but not out. Here's how we go out. We use the rescue claw. Destroyer of worlds. We'll take the lollipop. Especially since stamina is such a huge issue in this mode. Parasol? Don't really need the parasol, honestly. And either live or you don't. Might use this. Probably not a good idea. Yes. You know what? You're going. See ya, bozo. Had to make sure he was really dead. The closet redeem is available again. That is true. Hmm. Should be able to use the energy drink and the lollipop at the same time, right? You get unlimited fast climbing. Never actually tried this synergy before, have I? The problem with the energy drink is that you burn through all of your energy on the first lunge. I might just use this. Hmm. All right, I do have to get through this actually pretty quickly now because not only am I about half out of time with the FFmpeg, but I'm not going to survive another night. Should probably make my way to the outside region. I think I can make it through here either. Okay, I'm gonna try this energy. Well then, that's unfortunate. To be honest, the chances are a lot worse now because my cure-all has just fallen through the floor. Also means we don't have our medicinal root. So, there's now a no item speedrun too. Yeah. I mean, I think there'll be good money in things like that. Okay, so I'm just high enough that I'm not going to be burnt by the sun anymore. Means, just barely, I've made it to Caldera. The energy drink and lollipop synergy did work very well, though. The only thing that kind of sucks is I'm pretty sure you don't get a bag at this level. We'll find out. If we get a bag, then we'll be okay. If we don't, we're kind of fucked. It might be Jover. We can't let FFmpeg win. I do get one more. Sick. Rope spool. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Caldera. A5. The only thing still running in our favor really is the ancient statue that's in the temple over there. I'm gonna go for this, which is dangerous. But we do kind of need to build our inventory again. That in Caldera is one of the easier levels. If you're not panicking, it's pretty hard to die. Even if you get a firestorm directly on you. See, this is where the parasol would have been really nice. Man, I go up all that way, and the only thing you give me is a fast way down, huh? It's in there. Damn. Rude. Okay, really rude. They're firestorming me 3 times at once. So rude. There's a 3. Is that a 4th firestorm? Nest over there. Pretty far, though. All right. Dick move. I'm gonna wait for the lava to go back down a little bit. Get me further away from the damage field. Alright, here we go. Hmm. If this starts damaging me, I might have to use the fortification milk. Probably will start damaging me. Not all that high. Okay, well, I'm drinking. Unless this doesn't burn me. Nope, I'm drinking. But I get toasty. Let me up, please. Game was trying for it. I'm essentially at the point where I can take as long as I want. As long as I don't die, I still beat FFmpeg. But if I die, it's like super over because I'm not even going to be able to beat it on Tenderfoot. So all I have to do is play safe. There's no time limit in Caldera, so I just want to get the item, man. And you firestorm me right in the middle. I cook at least. Hold on. Let bro cook. Ah. Nope. I hope that's unfortunate. Eggs are really heavy. Huh. Can't be used anymore. Probably also incinerated, yeah. It's all good. It's only food. I was gonna jump for that, but now it looks a lot further. I was gonna jump there too, but that now looks like it's too close to the fire. We'll go for this luggage. Hmm. Maybe we don't go for this luggage. A long way to be running over the lava. Yeah, I think we just move on. It's a trap. It is a bit of a shame that we lost the rope cannon. The thing I would have liked to see is another nest. We aren't all that great on food. Me and my incinerated backpack. Rescue claw. An anti-rope cannon. I will take that. Portable stove, not useful. Rope cannon, could be. Portable stove again. Bandages. Wow, okay. Um, Priorities then. Going to take the rope cannon. We're going to take the granola bar. We're going to take this. This. The energy drink is a might use. It can save me from two different hazards. Um, because if I get burnt too much, the energy drink will save me. And if I get to a point where I have to go up quickly, um, get to the top, the energy drink will save me. I still do have to take the lesser of the two things at this campfire because my mod does make it more probable that I will get the better option. Yep. I have to take the marshmallow. Um the kill. Well then. Here goes one of the energy drinks. It's going to use it, but there's no way I can hold it and bring it over here. And trying to go directly over the lava is probably just not a good idea. So many portable stoves. Man, I am in the stove. Still do have. Oh, I don't have a flare anymore. Point. I need that. Oh, that's right. I lost my flare when I dropped my bag through the ground. If I had realized, I probably would have reset the run. You don't need healing where we're going. Hmm. If I'm being honest, that's one of the cleanest Ascent 7 runs I've ever had. I'm coming back with an entire haul of items. With the least of which is these 2 giant eggs. I was going for the gem. So what have we learned? I'm faster than FFmpeg. Hmm. Anyway, back to the commissions. How do you like the the random uh do this transform reset. The random detour we just had. What was the size of this? It was what, 9 hours? 8 hours 40. So there's about 1 hour left in its encode. And then we're still not done because there's still a bunch of random streams that we have to do in Dirt 2. January 4th isn't done because there's 2 different parts to it, which is weird. See, which seems to be a relay failure. Most of these are PNG files for the thumbnails. Um, but yeah. Once we get those done, we'll have a lot less to hold on to, which will be nice. But we have 5 additional streams to process. Then we have a copy of December 8th for some reason. How large is this? 115 gig. 85. So we're going to delete this. This one needs to be figured out. It's a weird one. Delete this lossless cut project. What do we have? February 15th. It's possible I need to take the audio from this one and merge it with the other V bundle. We may end up doing. That is a problem for later me. All right. So let's hide this scene. We'll hide this. There we go. All right. We have made no progress on this today. I don't know. I kind of honestly, I'm kind of tired. I feel kind of bad not working on it today, but it's probably better that I get sleep and come back to this with a sound state of mind rather than just being super EP and making, breaking changes. Lest I come back to it and be like, the fuck am I doing? when I come back. So, we're gonna find someone to raid. We're gonna keep it short today, so I don't run out of disk space. Too. That's an extra bonus. And also because I have to do some really boring shit. Let's see. We haven't rated you before. But I must give my proper. It has been a while, hasn't it? Hmm. Yeah, no, we're gonna do this. All right. So, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry it was short today, but I need to get those hours down, really. I'm running out of disk space quick, and I don't have a plan on how I'm going to fix that. Um, so, we're going to raid. I'm not gonna say who, but our raid message is, "You are never safe from the Assyria raid." And we'll do cat owl. So if you're not a sub, it's just everything except for the cat owl. And everybody, I will see you next time. Bye.